Okay.
Not only could I make you look down, but how far down could I make you look? Look at that. Through the clouds, as though that ship is way, way far away. Maybe, I don't know, 1,000 feet down. So this intrigued me. And then I started working with this under the lights. And look at that. Here, the idea was I wanted to show your viewpoint from the dark cave. And this all led into gallery light. And here, what I did was I pushed the background like this. This is built in a V, like that, so that when your light in your showcase hit this, it would bounce off this white and refract back through this opening here. Well, and I just said, you know what? And I was working with LEDs, I think, in the castle, is what I was doing, in the Cinderella castle. So all this stuff, that's why I love the commissions, because they force you to go into new ground that you would have never gone on. People say, well, and this commissions are scary. So this really became my first gallery light. And I think I built this in '04. And you can see I build things out of paper. And I put this scene on the background, this ice skating scene. And there's an LED up in here. I've got the original battery that we use from the Sleeping Beauty, that housing battery. And the idea was I would build a scene in here, and you would take this window out, and I was going to do like a religious scene in here. Well, I presented this to a company, and they it just didn't resonate with them. So, I set it aside. But I just knew I was really on to something with this. So this is the really beginning of gallery, like right here. So let's go out to the studio. If you follow me, I have to watch your step here. And I'll get you down this step. And we'll click this off. And so I said, okay, fine. This is now the gallery light. And when I presented that one, that paper one, I think I put a nativity scene in there. And it was just okay. I had one bulb up in there, a white bulb. And so I thought, well, I'm going to present this to the group down at Disneyland. And, we had developed a good relationship over the Main Street. And again, Deanne Hill's so great and very open. She's a great product developer, and was willing to just listen to my thoughts on this. So I thought I couldn't take the chance in this presentation that I didn't want to get turned down again on it, because I was really enthusiastic about the idea. So if you look back in Storytime, I had done this piece in Storytime. So I took the Storytime piece and cut it all apart and put it into a frame like this, and took it down to Deanna and showed it to her. And of course, this is what we now call, is known as gallery light. So this is the first one I did. And I was just so thrilled with it. Now, what you're seeing is this great experimentation going on with gallery light. I've done around 20 of these so far. And what you're seeing here is use of the mixed colors. There's a white and two oranges and a blue in the back. This one, I did the Bambi just to see if I could take on an outside scene with landscaping and how that would go over. This was, could I hold down the yellow in this one and bring the blue up in the background in the jacket scene. And I just love these snow scenes. So here you can see this is yet to come out. But look at that one. We put the light behind Jack and Sally up in the moon. So every one of these, and the first one that I did for the market is the jail scene, and I love it. It has this nice dark feeling to it, just like the dungeon scene down there. So I'm experimenting with these, and I'm still learning. So what I've decided is, in gallery light, is not to depend on a showcase light, one light bulb up in the ceiling of a showcase. That I would take charge of the lighting myself, and all you had to do was push the button, and it would always turn out the way I wanted it to be. So this is only 20 pieces. I probably in my career have done 500 pieces. I don't know. across all these different eras. But I'm only in maybe piece number 22 of Gallery Light, and Unesco's bring them to market. And, when you come to our site to buy these, you're supporting my ability to fool around and experiment with this stuff. Because not everything I do, comes to an end like this. Sometimes you go down a corner and stop there. Look at that paper one I showed you. Here it's 4 years, I think, in between when I did the first one and these. So this is a real special time for me. It's a beautiful marriage of light with my understanding of painting, beautiful marriage of miniaturization, and of this new technology blended with this old world art form. And I wanted to, I can't believe how this one, if you go back and look at the Storytime Geppetto, it's the same thing, but presented in an entirely new way. So that's our visit on Gallery Lights.